What's up, tribe? It's been a minute since I've been on here live, so I wanted to just jump on and share something that's present for me that's been a huge part of my journey and a big part and reason of why I do what I do in every area of my life, which is my personal life and the work that I do as well. And the question that I want to present to you guys, what's up, Lily, is what would happen if you allowed yourself to really, truly feel all that you're feeling? How's it going, Wendy? What's everybody? Just drop a heart, drop a what's up. Let me know where you're dropping in from when you come on in. And so right now, I just want to invite you to take a deep breath. If you're just dropping in, if you didn't hear the question, it's what would happen if you allowed yourself to feel everything that's going on for you personally right now. And so just take a deep breath into this. And so one of the biggest things that I want to say on this is the reason. Thank you, Lily. Appreciate you, sister. What's up, Tyler? This is the reason why I got into doing what I do, because I've seen that as a modern society, and especially a patriarchal society, so rooted in the masculine ways of doing things, which are like business and structure and things like that, is that we've cut ourselves off from feelings. And I want to say I'm included in this. This is something that I'm relearning within my own self, is how to deeply feel everything that's going on in my body. And so, what's up, Katrina? Hey, Sean. My mom dropping in. Yeah, and so this is like literally one of the biggest things that we can do as we're moving forward into the next phase of humanity, of life on this planet. Because honestly, like we don't really know what it's going to be like when this quarantine is over, when all of this is said and done. We don't know what's actually going on behind the scenes in all the ways and how all of this is going to turn out. But one thing that I do know is that we have an opportunity right now, all of us, you guys, in this present moment, is to create a new way of being on this earth. And so this is what has been being asked for a long time. Drop a heart or a comment if this is resonating with you guys. This is essentially the epitome of everything that we've been moving forward into. For those of us who've been on the spiritual path for a while, and those of us who have been following these kinds of things and these teachings, this has been predicted for a long time. And we're actually like finally seeing what's going on. And so while I would love to encourage you to focus on what you're feeling in the moment around it, I would like to just take it a step deeper and say this is an opportunity for all of us to find a new way of being on this planet Earth. And what this new way of being, if we're going to essentially create a new way of being on the earth that's not like how it currently is we're going to have to bring feeling back into reality. Thanks, Katrina. I appreciate that, sister. What's up, Amber? Hey, Linda. Yeah. So one of the things that I've seen on my journey deeply is that essentially the only hope that we have as a world is for the rising of the feminine on this planet. Give me a heart, give me a like if that resonates with you guys. I know that there's definitely some women on here who that'll resonate with. So show some love on that. So this is specifically the rising of women and children on this planet Earth, and the ways of being of innocence, the ways of being of feeling, of not having things blocked off without the masculine structure, of not having walls. This is like the true intimate connection of God in human form. And like what it really means to be human is like to freaking feel, you guys, like to feel the depth of passion and love and just like joy and grace that we get to feel in these lives and these bodies. But then also like, and I'm going to take you there, you guys, you got to feel all the darkness. You got to feel all the pain. You got to feel all the things that you've been running from for all this time. Myself included, you guys. I'm just as much a part of this as all of you are. And so we get to do this together. You guys. Drop a heart if that resonates with you, tribe. So the point of this video, the reason I wanted to get on here is it's time to really allow ourselves to feel the feelings that we've been avoiding for a long time. And honestly, like, this is something that I'm going to get ready to jump into as I get off of this live later on tonight. I just had a group call where I had a facilitator come into my group. The last guest training that we had in the first installment of Embody Your Awakening. And my brother, who is a coach in another program that I'm actually in, and a support coach in the program, came in and gave this talk today. And we had this experience it brought up the depths of feeling, and essentially like the lack of expression that most of us have experienced through a lot of our lives, most if not all of our lives, began to come up, to be experienced, to be felt, and to be cleared. And we do this through voice, we do this through sound, and there's so many other methods and things like that. But what all this brought up is like, oh wow, okay, these are some things that I haven't been feeling that are, from earlier in my life. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I get to get off of this live and later on tonight, just like literally just be with myself and breathe and like sit in silence and just like feel the things that I haven't been allowing myself to feel. And we all have those things, right? But so that's what this activation brought up for me is like, for a while, I've been really increasing the implementation of masculine structure in my life through the programs that I'm creating. And even before that, through being in school and university and there's this depth and this calling, like to just fucking get it all over with, like be done with all of it, all the structure, and just completely go back to the earth. And if you've been, what's up, Calder? Good to see you, man. And if you've been following my journey for a while, then you can definitely get that entail from what I share, is that I have a deep connection to the earth, and honestly, like that's what my heart longs for me to do when it comes down to it at the end of the day. More than anything, it's just like go back to the earth, live in community, and awaken to source, like let go of all the bullshit ways that have come to me into my being, which we all have them through conditioning of being in this world for however long we've been in. And so the neighborhood days, for sure, brother, for sure. We had some good times there. Definitely some good conditioning in those times too, that we're still unlearning. And yeah, just to kind of hone this point in that I'm trying to make is like, what's up, Elena? Thanks for showing the love here. Is the point that I'm trying to make is like, I feel honestly that the answers are in going back to the earth. It's what I spoke to earlier, is like literally the saving grace of our planet is the women and the children on this planet. The feeling, the love, and the innocence, and so much more beyond of what women and children bring to this world. And so all the conditioning, yeah, brother, for sure. What's up, Ashley? Talking a little bit about the call we just got off of, and things that were inspired within me through it. And so, yeah, one of the biggest things that we have as men, which I know, there's at least some men watching this, is to actually hold the space for the women, and for the children, and for the rising of the feminine on this planet. And to do that with sacredness, to do that with respect, and to begin to allow women to have their voice in this planet again, because it's been shut down for so long. What's up, Karsha? Yeah, and so that's a deep responsibility that I feel that we have as men on this planet. And also as men as well, like, is to awaken the feminine within us, which, as I spoke to earlier, which I'm doing right now as I talk and share, but then also I'm going to just spend some time and tune out. What's up, Lacey? Oh, my sister dropping in here. Is to feel. So even as men, is to just feel, which is like allowing the boundaries to dissolve and like tapping into that deep feminine within us, And so this responsibility is twofold. It's to allow the rising of the feminine through the women and the children, but then also, and through the masculine holding space for that, but then also the masculine and the men in our society and world and people in general just learning how to feel. So I'm going to walk you guys through just like a brief feeling meditation real quick. So wherever you are, if you're driving, if you're walking, or if you're sitting down, laying down, just, you don't have to close your eyes if you're doing something mobile, but if you can, like just allow your eyes to close, but wherever you are, just be where you are. So if you're moving, just listen to the sound of my voice as you continue moving. So just begin to turn your attention within now. Release any of the thoughts, thinking about things that you need to do, ways that you need to be. And so with each breath, just allow yourself to turn your attention inward even more. With each breath, you're unlocking the true resonance of your soul signature, of your soul, of your spirit, of who you are on this planet Earth that is devoid of any conditioning. And so with each breath you take, you're allowing yourself to relax even deeper into your body, and knowing that ultimately what you've come here to do is to bring your spirit fully and completely manifest into form in this body, on this planet Earth. And so in doing this, as you continue to breathe, you can just listen to the sound of my voice. You will come up against obstacles. You may come up against what are perceived as blocks and things like this that you don't know how to get through, that are within your subconscious mind, that are within your body, within your personal experience, the felt sense of your being in a body on this planet. And so just continue breathing and just allow yourself, as I'm continuing to talk and guide you in your breath, to just feel exactly what's coming up in your body, in your experience right now. And so when these things arise, when these perceived blocks and barriers arise for you in your experience and your felt sense of your body, know that it's nothing against you. Know that it's nothing there to harm you. What it is, in fact, is something that you're here to remove, to transmute, to transform, and allow the light of your spirit to come forth even more onto this planet Earth. And so as you allow these blocks to dissolve within you, you allow more of your spirit, which is truly like the highest divine. There is no separation between your spirit and the spirit of what we call God, of the divine, of the all that is. It is in its pure form, absolute purity. And so as you allow these blocks and these barriers to be dissolved, simply by feeling them, by observing them and saying, I'm going to allow myself to come deeply into this experience, ground into my being and my body now, and bring my spirit forth on this planet Earth, because it's what I've come here to do. And as you do this with your intention, just by simply being with yourself and your breath during feeling, during challenging emotional states, become aware of the sensations in your body and allow the stories of why you're experiencing them to drop. The stories are sacred, and we love the stories, we honor the stories, but in this moment in time, I just want to encourage you to just feel whatever is going on in your body, without any sense or identification of the reason why it's there, the story why it's there. So continue breathing deeper into your low belly, as low as you can breathe. And this sends your body a signal that it's okay, that you're safe, that it's okay to relax, that you can let go, that you don't need to be in overdrive, and your parasympathetic nervous system can come online. And this is where Source is able to come through you. This is where the blocks and the barriers are able to be dissolved. Because it is most often the blocks in the masculine body right now, in the masculine side of the system, that is being dissolved as we allow the rising of the feminine onto this planet and also within our bodies. So just allow yourself to let go, to relax, and to know that you're safe. And so just allow your breath to deepen a little bit as I begin to bring you out of this meditative state, whether you're walking or actually sitting down with closed eyes. Just deepen your breath and bring your attention back up now, more into the experience of this conscious reality. And then slowly allow your eyes to open. And once you do, just gently take a few breaths and allow yourself to come into the awareness of the environment around you. Begin to notice some individual things around you. Notice how your body feels. Notice the screen, me on the screen. Just notice what's coming up in your present reality, in the external environment right now. And so one thing that I want to say to you guys is that, and if you're still in a deep emotional experience, you can just allow that. You can even allow it and turn this off and come back and watch the rest of it later, which I would encourage you to do. But what I want to say is, no matter what comes up, you get to be with it. If you had some really deep emotional experiences, maybe some crying, maybe some anger, maybe rage, maybe it was peaceful and blissful. Maybe it was an extremely joyous experience. It doesn't really matter what you experienced, what came up for you, what the fact of the matter is that you are beyond all experience. And so by you allowing yourself to hone in and say, I'm going to be with every experience that arises to the best of my ability. I'm going to be with this experience. It's saying I'm no longer dominated by emotional experiences. I'm no longer dominated by external things or things that are seemingly beyond my control. And so what this is it's a step in taking back your own sovereignty. And so as you allow yourself to reclaim your own sovereignty from the inside out, you'll begin seeing the reclamation of your sovereignty in your external world. And you'll begin getting opportunities to claim that sovereignty. And so I'm going to end you with this. I want to say I love you so much, tribe. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a receptacle for the expression of my vessel, as I continue to reclaim my sovereignty. And may I be an example for you as you continue to reclaim your sovereignty. We do this together, tribe. There's no more lone wolf anymore. The way is of community now, and we help each other, we guide each other, and we share in love the truth of who we are. And so I want to say right now, tribe, I've got a couple of openings for some one-on-one mentorships that last a couple of months. It's a beautiful honor to be able to work with people. I have people work through lots of blocks and move to the next level of their being in so many areas of their life. And I want to say it would be an honor to work with you, so reach out to me if that calls to you. And tribe, I'm just going to leave you with this. You get to create your external reality. You get to create the life that you live as you come out of this quarantine, as you come out of this experience of what you're going through in your life. So this is a rewrite. So you get to rewrite the story of your life. And so I want to ask you, tribe, to really sit with yourself and say, what is the life that I want to create from here on out? If it's going to be something new in this system, if this system doesn't work anymore and we're creating something new, what do I want to create for myself? What is the truest expression of myself that I can offer to this world? And I want to beg you to bring that forward, because that's what we need right now, tribe. We need you. I hope.